Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video, we are going to showcase 6 different teams, 2 for each variation, 2 versus Strength, Dex and Q, versus the Super Boss for Kizuna Summer Luffy. Every team in this video can do over 1 billion damage, and for the ones that use a Final Tap or a Super Tandem ability, the higher leveled up the ability is of course, the more damage you can do. I worked a lot on this video, so if you could leave a like, that would mean a lot, and also you can subscribe for more One Piece Treasure Cruise content if you enjoy this one. Without further ado though, let's go against the Super Boss in Kizuna Luffy. Team 1 versus the Strength variation is using Super Tandem Law as captain with a friend captain Super Sugofest Luffy. Our ship is the Liberal Hind for more damage. Luffy allows Law to get his super class ability, and then Sobo Mask allows Luffy to get his super type ability. On top of that, we are running treble support on Sugar to remove Threshold in the final stage, and Valentine Nami support on Sobo Mask alongside maximum despair sockets to remove despair in stage 2. In that stage, activate the super class ability of Law first to get a conditional attack boost for 3 turns, and then activate Sobo Mask, so Valentine Nami can also activate to remove despair, but to also get an attack boost and a full board of matching slots. Start your attacking chain with Law to give defense down to Usopp, then attack with all of your Q units, ending the chain with your 2 Psy ones, Bon Clay and Oden, in order to clear stage 2 immediately. In the final stage now, since the conditional attack boost was 3 turns, we will carry it over, which is extremely important for damage, and after the preemptive, the paralysis will be gone because of Law's captain ability. What you want to do first is activate Oden to get a color affinity boost, but also increase your future attack boost and ore boost. But before you get those, activate Bon Clay for a base attack boost and also turn him into a Q cerebral unit. Then activate your friend Captain Luffy's special to get an increased attack boost for everyone, and activate his super type for more damage, but to also get a chain boost. Then activate your Captain Super Tandem Law to get an ore boost, an increased one as well because of Oden, and then activate Sobo Mask to make all of the slots TNT, allowing Law that way to give defense down to Luffy. Then we activate Sugar, turning everyone into a toy bear, and after we do that, Treble will also activate as support to remove Threshold completely. Now the easy part, you just tap Sugar and everyone will attack on their own. If you have the placement of the units like I do in the video, you will get the maximum damage possible, and the higher the final tap ability of Luffy is, the more damage of course he will do by ending the chain. Team number 2 versus the Strength variation, in case you do not have Super Tandem Law, we are going to use Ace and Sabo as captain, entering on Sabo. We also want to enter on Kinemon, but we are still going to use a friend captain Super Tandem Law. He's extremely important. For the supports, for stage number 2, alongside maximum despair sockets, you need a despair removing support. I am using V2 Whitebeard on Ace Sabo. You can also use someone else like V1 Rayleigh on Luffy. Activate V2 Snakeman to get a full board of matching slots and also an ore boost, and then activate the super class ability of Law to of course get the conditional attack boost for 3 turns. Start your chain with Law to give defense down to Usopp and then super easily beat him in 1 turn. Luffy here is a very important unit, not only to very easily beat stage number 2, but to also allow Law to get access to his super class ability. The conditional attack boost of course carries over to the final stage, and after the preemptive, paralysis is gone because of Law's captain ability. What you want to do first is activate Law so you can get an attack boost and a unique chain boost. Then you want to super swap Kinemon to Denjiro and activate him to get an ore boost, a base attack boost, and also give Luffy slasher resistance reduction. Kizuna Rare Recruit Robin support will also activate, reducing Threshold by 1 turn. Then you want to super swap to Ace for a color affinity boost and activate him for a higher captain attack boost. Then activate Yamato for easier perfects, a high chain boost and guaranteed Wano slots on everyone. And finally, activate Super Sugo Fest Law to give increased damage taken to Luffy. Start your attacks with Dex Law, who has V2 Rare Recruit Beppo support, and if you hit a perfect, which you must, will remove Threshold. Then attack with Friend Captain Law to give defense down to Luffy and activate your conditional attack boost, and then attack based on color advantage, ending on the Q units and preferably Kinemon Denjiro for more damage. Team 1 versus the Dex variation will be using the Oiran trio as captains and Super Tandem Kaido as friend captain. Now, to allow Kaido to get his super class ability, we are using Rare Recruit Jack, and then the Oiran trio, because we have all of the units being striker, get it automatically. For supports, I have to give a disclaimer. Technically in the infographic, we were told that in stage 3 versus Luffy, random units will be binded. That's why I am using Halloween Ace on limited Rare Recruit Lucy, but that does not seem to happen. So if it does not happen for you either, and it's not a bug or whatever, remove Ace, you do not need him, and in that case you do not even need Lucy, you can use another attack booster. We need the other two supports though in stage 2. Bartolomeo on the Oiran trio will remove Paralysis, and Arena Queen on our sub Kaido, when we activate him, will remove Burn, so we can hit our perfects freely. To have guaranteed success against Brook, activate the super type of the Oiran trio for more damage, and if you want, stall a bit in stage 1 to gather matching slots. Then attack Brook after the Kaido activation based on matching slots and easily defeat him in one turn. If you stalled in stage 1 and you also activated the super type, the overheal is more than enough for you to survive Brook's end of turn damage. In the final stage now, if you want a higher attack booster than Lucy, since the bind does not seem to appear after the preemptive, you can even use Yamato Ace if you have them. What you want to do first is activate your friend Captain Kaido special to get a conditional attack boost and an ore boost. Then you activate his super class ability to get Wano slots for your top 2 rows and matching for the bottom one. Then activate the Oiran trio special to get a color affinity boost and also to remove attack down. If your HP is max, you get more of a color affinity boost, so another reason to stall in stage 1. Then activate your attack booster, in my case limited Rare Recruit Lucy. Then activate Rare Recruit Jack, who will give a high chain boost but also remove Threshold completely, and finally Raid Crocodile will give us chain boundaries. Start your chain by attacking with one Kaido, so you can apply increased damage taken to Luffy, and then go with Crocodile and every other strength unit, ending on the Oiran trio, who will give you a final tap ability, which will of course increase your damage output the higher it is, for over 1 billion damage. Team number 2 versus the Dex variation. In case you do not have Super Tandem Kaido, we are going to use Yamato Ace as captain. Entering on Yamato, extremely important, because Ace does not get special cooldown reduction. Trust me, I found out the hard way, and the friend captain, Super Tandem Kaido. We are using the Shark Superb for more damage, but you do not really need specific supports, you can use your best stat boosters. Now in stage number 2, we won't take out Brook, we will receive the debuffs, and then the only thing we are going to do is super swap Yamato to Ace, tap one unit, and let Brook leave. That way we won't get end of turn damage, but before he leaves, he will attack us. He will bind 3 random units for 8 turns, but with Yamato Ace Captain, we do not care, and he will also ship bind our ship for 5 turns, and with Treasure Map Jinbe full limit broken, we do not care. And that is exactly why Jinbe is here, to remove ship bind completely. You can use him as a color affinity booster if you want and you do not have the Oiran trio, and then you can swap them out for whatever you want or helps you. In the final stage though, we are going to activate our friend captain Super Tandem Kaido first for an ore boost and a conditional attack boost. Then we are going to activate his super class ability for Wano slots in the top 2 rows and matching in the bottom one. We are going to swap Ace to Yamato for chain boundaries and then activate her for a high attack boost. Then we activate Pirate Rumble free-to-play Drake, who actually completely removes attack down and threshold and will also give us a bit of boosting in damage. then the Oiran Trio or Jinbe for a color affinity boost, and finally Rebecca for a chain boost. Editor's note, by the way, if you have Rare Recruit Anniversary Jack, then definitely use him over Rebecca because he will give you a higher chain boost, the ability to use Super Tandem, and you can attach him with Rare Recruit Anniversary Queen to get a base attack boost, something which is interruptible from a special for more damage. When you attack, start with Jinbe, then Kaido to apply increased damage taken, then everyone else ending on a final tap for the maximum damage. Team 1 versus the Q variation will be using V3 Lucci as captain with the friend captain Super Sugofest Dex Law. In stage 1 it is extremely important to enter with your dual units on Robin, Page 1 and Pudding, the Dex versions to get special cooldown reduction, and then you want to super swap Robin to Jinbe and Pudding to Sanji. Make certain you follow the exact placement of the units like I have it in this video, so you will have almost a full board of matching slots in stage number 2 for an easier time. Now here you need to have Robin and Jinbe fully limit broken to of course resist special rewind, then swap Jinbe to Robin for adjacent matching slots and activate her for a base attack boost and to regain all of your specials. Then swap Sanji to Pudding for a matching slot and activate Arena Luffy for a chain lock. It is 3.5 times, so it will allow us to evade the attack down and then attack based on slots to super easily beat Frankie and proceed. By the way, if you are thinking why did we enter Page 1 and not Ulti in order to super swap to Page 1 who also has color advantage, we cannot do that because Ulti does not get special cooldown reduction when we enter. In the final stage we need a paralysis removing support. I am using V1 Rayleigh on Luffy. And then, after the paralysis is gone, you want to activate Pudding for a color affinity boost and to remove Threshold completely. Then activate your friend Captain Law for an attack boost on everyone, but to also apply increased damage taken to Luffy. Then activate your Captain Lucci to get an ore boost and also a base attack boost for everyone. And then you want to super swap Page 1 to Ulti and then activate her to get a conditional attack boost. Have in mind, you cannot change around your captains, you need Lucci as captain because he is powerhouse and that way you get a conditional attack boost. If Law was captain, you wouldn't get it. Finally, you want to activate the super type ability of Law for a full board of guaranteed matching slots and then the super type ability of Lucci to boost your ore boost. And now it is time to attack, starting from Ulti Page 1 of course, and then continuing with your Dex units, ending on your friend Captain Super Sugofest Law to activate his final tap for maximum damage. Team 2 versus the Q variation will be using Halloween Koala and the V2 Straw Hat crew as friend captains. And for the dual unit sides, we are going to enter on the Dex side of the crew and General Frankie, on Yamato and also Robin. We are using the Shark Superb of course for more damage, and in stage number 2 you need to pay very close attention to your perfects and the units you attack with to have a full board of matching slots in the final stage. First of all, activate the Dex side of the Straw Hat crew to get tons of boosting. And now you want to attack with the adjacent units from Sabo, that's why Sabo needs to be there, and also Yamato. So you attack with Robin, Koala, Frankie, and Yamato to take out Frankie. This is super easy to do and extremely important to follow the exact placement of the units in this team, so you can have a full board of matching slots in the final stage. For our supports, technically the free-to-play Straw Hats were supposed to remove Bind, but again the infographic was wrong and Bind does not appear, so you don't need them. Then Marco is here to give a chain boost because it is interruptible, but if you do not have him you will just deal less damage, no big deal. First thing you want to do is super swap to Ace and then activate his special for a conditional attack boost, chain boundaries and an attack boost. Then activate Robin for a base attack boost and to completely remove Threshold. Then activate Sabo for adjacent matching slots and to also remove paralysis if you do not use a support. Then you want to activate Frankie on the Dex side so you can get an orb boost. And finally, of course, the only unit remaining, activate Koala's Special for a color affinity boost and also activate her super type for more damage. I made a mistake here and started my chain with Sabo. You do not want to do that, you want to start your chain with Robin, Jinbe, then Sabo, and then everyone else, ending of course on your friend Captain Straw Hat crew to activate their final tap ability and do the maximum damage possible. The higher the level of their final tap limit break ability, the more the final damage output will be, of course. And these were my 6 teams for the Super Boss versus Luffy. You can definitely optimize them more, but these teams can do over 1 billion damage, and I really emphasized on providing diversity. You can even maybe take the 2 teams for 1 color and do a hybrid by taking ideas from them, especially versus the Dex variation, but it all depends on your box, of course. Hopefully at least the video helped you out and now you can help your alliance. As always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.